Friends and Mimosas. Yeah, it's gonna be bubbly kind of time. Join new friends to relax and unwind. The best food with drinks on the side. Cheers to the good times. It's Friends and Mimosas.
Cheers to Friends and Mimosas. Cheers, everyone.
Voila.
How'd y'all meet?
I came on good. I picked her up. I was passing. I said, look at that. And then she kind of had short pants.
This is serious.
She picked up her shorts a little bit.
Oh, gosh.
Almost total wreck.
Okay, Bernita, you tell us.
Well, lucky you. That's your knight in shining armor then.
Yes, my thumb was in the right
She's
That's
been
right.
a good wife. Very good. 40 years. 40 years.
Oh, congratulations.
42
Oh, yeah, I
years.
lost track.
Oh, look.
I lost track.
lost 2 years.
When is your anniversary?
September.
It's coming up.
But he's never home, no, he's fishing in September, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, when
Do you
we
ever
got-
go with them?
Where?
Were you with him in Florida?
Son is.
Come a little bit. Hunting the gators, you mean? Yeah, she used to come a little bit.
Come every once in a while.
She used to crawfish with me. We got too old. She can't handle all that.
I don't like the sun anymore.
No, I don't
Well,
blame you.
how'd y'all meet? You tell us.
At his cousin's wedding.
Bit nervous when he goes on the boat? You used to it now? Cause
He never wears a life jacket.
no, what about the alligators?
Yeah,
What to be talking about alligators?
we are.
Let's see. There's still a shortage of alligators.
Really?
And there's no shortage. We overrun with them. But in the eyes of the state, what they would need to do for the next 4 or 5 years to get the numbers under control, they would need to double the amount of tags they give the commercial hunters like myself. And then after 3 or 4 years, do a survey and cut back down if you got to.
Right.
But for 3 or 4 years, they need to readjust, and they don't want to hear about it. It's such a success story. Alligators was once endangered in the 60s, and they did a remarkable job. We got more alligators now than we know what to do with. Okay? And they came back from almost being endangered. They were endangered. But now you got to regroup, and the state doesn't want to regroup for some reason. We are overrun. They get killed on the road.
Do you reach out to them?
Then I talk to them 2 or 3 times a year. They would need to do something different, and I don't really think they know. I think they would most probably do something different. I just think maybe they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And this, I believe, I was told from somebody while I've been figuring this is most probably the problem. When you hunt the natural bayous and the natural lakes, like Lake Barrett. Lake Barrett belongs to the state. Some of the rivers and lakes are federal property, some of them are state property. Well, we hunt them 2 rivers and lakes. We fill the landowners that own the land up to the river, or up to the lake, we fill their tags, okay? So if they would open the alligator season to the public, there would be a big controversy. You buy a alligator license and you get 2 tags, you either got to find, just like deer hunting, you got to find a place to hunt, a private place to fill your tags, or you fill them on public land. Same thing with deer. Well, a lot of the places I fill my tags is public water. So it would cause a big commotion. There'd be a lot of fighting. I think the only way they could do it if they'd open it up to the public, you could, let's say, give us a month, let us fill out tags, and then you open it to the public for 2 or 3 weeks after.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That way you won't have, even though you come fishing the same bayou or the same lake I'm fishing, we wouldn't be there at the same time, and you would
Don't they do it
avoid.
with shrimping, like commercial shrimping?
Yeah, and out in the Gulf and inside. And they could do it and make it work. You'd have to have a totally separate season.
Yes.
And
Right.
and the guys like me with a lot of tags to fill. Once you get to October, the gators ain't hungry. So we got to start early. So I would say we could start. They could most probably open the August season instead of the last Wednesday of August. They could open it the second to last Wednesday in August and give us till the middle of September. Okay, the month, 5 weeks, something like that for your commercial hunters. and then give the recreational 2 or 3.
What do you do on when you're not alligator hunting?
Crawfish. So I let my little nephew take my place. He was jumping at the beach. He wanted to take it over. Hey, comment ça va? Ça bien? But so now I'm out of the crawfish business after 30 years. I started that business in 1992 after Hurricane Andrew. I just got out of that, and I'm glad. I hated it. So it used to be a real good business. Now it's very cutthroat, and it's not the same anymore. So I got out of that, and now I'm almost belong to my wife into the History Channel. No more crawfish business.
Wow. That's cool though.
Let's do another toast it out.
Well, is that retirement for you?
Retirement of the crawfish business for sure.
Cheers.
Now I belong just to my wife and to the History Channel.
History
Oh, they've been
Channel,
good for us.
yeah.
Very good. Very, very good. I have no regrets. I do it all over again.
How did that happen?
We used to work this much for this much money. Now with the History Channel, we work this much for that much money.
But how did they approach you? Like, how did you get involved?
They found us. They came here in 2008. And when they came, a friend of mine from Wildlife and Fisheries had called me. He said, hey, T-Buddy, he said, I just gave a group from New York your phone number. He said, they're down here, they want to do a 3-hour documentary on alligators and families that hunt alligators. They were looking, they spent a couple of weeks here looking up all kind of information on the history of alligators. He said, you don't have to take them if you don't want, but I said, I hope you don't get mad. I gave them your name and number. Told them they had to go with you and your boss. So a few days later, they met me, they called me, we set up a meeting at Duffy's by the coffee park one morning, we were drinking coffee. And they said they wanted to do a 3-hour documentary and they wanted to come with me in the boat. So I told him, I said, well, that's no problem. I gave my friend at Wildlife and Fisheries my word. I take y'all 1 or 2 afternoons. Oh, no, we don't want to go 1 or 2 afternoons. We want to go every day with you. And I said, oh, no. I said, my boat is a work boat. I said, I don't have time to be playing with a bunch of camera people every day. I said, I'll bring y'all, 2, 3. Oh, no, we want to go every day. They said, we're going to pay all your expense and we're going to pay you. So I was planning on taking them. I was maybe 3 or 4 days at the most. And that was in 2008, and everything had crashed that year, the stock market and all that. We'd been getting, for the big alligators, we were getting like $50 a foot. The small ones, we were getting $30 a foot. They were talking about $10 for the big one and $5 for the small one. I can't pay my expense with that. And that's more than we get now. That's how much it's changed. We don't even get that much now. But in 2008, I told her, I said, my buyer called me. He said, man, I might not even buy this year. He said, everything's crashing. We're sitting on all the skins from last year. Nobody's buying us. So I told her, I said, maybe if ever we try something new, it might be a good time. They're going to pay all my expenses just to let me bring them around. So I called the people that had met with me from New York, and I told them, I said, listen, I'll give you a 1 week. We're going to try it for 1 week. And if you don't aggravate me too much, then we'll do the whole month-long season. And then they won't add one. So we'll do the whole month if y'all don't aggravate me too much. So, I promise you, we're not going to aggravate. Just do what you normally do, say what you normally say. I said, okay. And I looked up. My first year, my cameraman was a little Puerto Rican. He didn't weigh 100 pounds, little bitty thing, and he was good. He tried to stay out of my way. If he saw I was in a bind, he'd help us. He was awesome. You remember Andreas, the first few years? I had him the first 4 years.
He was like one of my kids.
So they went back to New York after they filmed it, and they started working on their 3-hour documentary, and they liked the footage so much. They called me and said, Mr. Landry, we want to make 10 1-hour episodes. So we need you to sign some more papers, and we're going to pay you some more money. So I told him, why do you need me to sign more papers? And I said, you got all the footage, just do what you want. Oh, no. So they came back down, I signed some papers. They paid me $2,500 the first go around, and they wrote me a check for another $2,500. They give me $5,000 the first year. Plus, they paid my guys and they paid the guys every day. So they made 10 1-hour episodes, and till today broke every record at the History Channel. It broke, and also I don't know if y'all know this, but like in season 2 or 3 maybe, they did a shoot 'em scratch off with me and my boys on it. And it's the only time in the history of the Louisiana lottery that they had to make a reprint. They sold the tickets so fast
Really?
that like in 3 weeks they had to make a reprint. Even when the Saints won the Super Bowl, they almost made a reprint, but they didn't. Only time they ever had to hurry up and make a reprint was when they put us on a scratch off ticket.
Isn't that
They sold out
amazing?
Rose, the president of the lottery. She told me, I think people are just buying them and hoarding them. They're keeping them. She said, barely anybody's claiming anything in this country. It's even bigger in other countries.
Really? Like in the UK, you know?
Australia.
How's that feel though, to be known all over the
I met a
world?
lady the other day, right when I got back from Florida. I built it. Her and her husband was from England. They were from England.
Did they travel to come see you?
Had a bad accent. They were coming. They were making a tour. They were coming. They wanted to go to Nashville. They were going to 3 or 4 places, but Troy Landry was on the bucket list.
Wow, that's amazing.
People come that's
Yeah.
every day, every day,
And you know
every day.
what?
Every day
7 days a week.
people are seeking you out.
Sometimes I want to go hard.
People move
Really?
here
You
because of
know, when you're in a hurry and you got work
there.
to do,
Those are
and
kind of watch.
you just gotta pull up with it. It's a blessing, really. It's nothing but a blessing.
Right.
C'est bon? C'est bon?
Do you speak Cajun?
Oh yeah, that's all. When I'm with my mom and daddy, that's usually all we talk.
Do you teach your grandkids?
A little bit, not enough.
Because
Jacob learned it. Jacob learned it in school. Chase and I, we got lost.
I have a question because it is reality TV. Is any of it coached or put on
So the
scripted?
only thing they do is they try to keep it clean. Just like the snakes, we kill all the snakes we catch, but you never see that on camera. Just like the alligators, you never see the kill shot. Okay, we kill our alligators.
You see the
We kill our
The
alligators.
water splash, but you never see the.
Right. You never see the kill shot. They were very, very strict. We were snake hunting all around there. And they said, do you think your wife would come over here with her little dog and spend for a few days at this camp? I said, not while they got all these snakes over there. She don't like snakes.
So the snakes were really there?
Oh no, they all around. Yeah.
All the snakes are on. The Everglades are on.
They are.
This is one day's catch for me and Jacob. We had 70 that day.
What is that?
Alligators.
Oh, alligators.
I had over 40 in my boat. But this is one of the big giant snakes. We see us kill them on camera, but we kill them all. So I dug a new hole. I could cheat with a flashlight and a GoPro. It's about 4 foot in the hole, so I dug a new hole with a shovel. It was in the middle of the Everglades there. And I pulled it.
How many times you were bitten?
That sucker there bit me. That one had 69 eggs in it. Eggs as big, about twice the size of a chicken egg. Yeah.
Out of the airport?
You know, really be smoking. Move out
You
there.
were bitten.
Oh, that
I
sucker
was
there.
just wondering, you know,
When the
because
mosquitoes
when you
get
get,
when the mosquitoes get bad, I say, yeah, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
They never get that back. It's like he wanted to move from the spot that our house is now, and it's like
pythons or the gators?
Oh, alligators. I love throwing alligators. Pythons, it wouldn't be for the money, I wouldn't go.
yeah, that is.
I mean, it's you want to go and help. You want to go and help get them out of there. But there's millions of acres of Everglades, and we might cover 20 acres a day. I mean, we're not even making a tip of the iceberg what we're doing. And don't get me wrong, we caught the 7 weeks we were there. We most probably caught close to 40 snakes. They were all females except one. So we just took out generations of snakes. One of them, the one that had the most eggs in her, was the one I showed you the picture of. She had 69 eggs in her. But one of them we caught had already laid. The big one that we skinned, there got a picture of the skin. It had over 70 eggs. It had already laid, and it was protecting the nest. Enough of it. The snakes are eating the small alligators. 3 and 4 foot alligators, they're eating them things like they're going out of style. And now we found evidence where they're eating the whole nest of little hatchlings. The snakes are eating the nest of hatchlings. So there's going to come a time when, I'd say in the next 15 to 20 years, the snakes are going to overtake the alligator. In the bottle, you're going to take my place? This one's birthday, so you might get carried away.
What would she say? And then it's what would you say? But don't say.
Just write it. Just
Yeah,
write
you
it.
just gotta write it.
Oh man, I need to cannot like write 10 things. Okay,
Now
so we
it's
got to
what-
answer all of these.
What you think he will say and what you think she will say.
Comfort food? What's a
Yeah.
comfort food?
Like something that makes you
Your go-to happy foods.
Yeah.
Happy food.
Like when you just
When you
That's easy.
relax.
And the dogs, you know what we like. If your house was on fire, what is the one thing you would possibly grab before it even? Oh, I can answer that one. Really.
Oh, I probably know.
Okay, write them.
You have a pen?
Write it on the back. On the back of it. Yeah, because we
Yeah,
don't
but
want
you
him to
can't see
see.
it.
I don't-
Not a snack food. I eat snacks.
It doesn't
24
have to be a
hours.
snack. Like her favorite food.
You know.
What I want. You
Okay, so what do you think her favorite comfort food is? What did you say?
Yeah.
Would have probably said snowball. Like I love
Snowball.
Oh, she loves snowballs. But that's not a food. That's a
Crab. Comfort ball
I
crabs.
put ball crab.
Okay, what did she put for you?
Oh, I know what she put.
What?
Chocolate.
Is that your
Not just me, my dog, her dog.
they all
My dog.
dogs can't have
They're not
chocolate.
Oh, that's
They
not
can have
true. Listen,
like you
listen.
said, a bowl full of chocolate.
Dogs
Yeah,
are
that can
just
hurt.
like people. Some of them
We've
are
had one for
allergic to
16
certain things.
years, chocolate.
We had one
That
that
ate
died.
chocolate ice cream with him every night.
Hershey bars,
And he did not die
dark
from
chocolate
chocolate.
nugget. He lived to be 16.
Give her a
and-
chocolate treat.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I don't know, Hershey bars.
I really
ice
like
cream.
the chocolate nugget, the dark chocolate with almonds. Matter of fact, when I was in Florida, that girl I was hunting with, Cash, she's kind of like a little health freak. She eats healthy shit all the time. So she bought me a box of raisins one day, and I had 2 big bags of chocolate nuggets. She said, "Here, eat this when you got the urge to eat chocolate. Eat some raisins. It's healthier." So, and I really liked them. Like at night, you know, when I was sitting in the sofa listening to my music or something, I would grab me 2, 3 handfuls of raisins. And I bought me another box. And one day we were moving location, so I had all my shit in the truck, and I was eating some raisins. And the camera guy come there, he said, "What you doing eating raisins?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to substitute some of my chocolate for a raisin, a little bit at least." So he took my bag of chocolate, he took my bag of raisins, sun-dried raisins, sun-kissed raisins. He said, "The raisins got more sugar in it than the chocolate."
Raisins,
So I
yeah.
said, "Man, that's fine. I'll just keep eating the chocolate, man."
If your house was on fire, what is the one thing your spouse would grab first without leaving?
Oh, what did I say he wrote?
Yeah. What did he
What
write?
did he write?
Oh, what did he write about? My dog.
Your dog.
Okay, now what
You
would
burn
you?
in the fire before you leave your pets behind.
How many pets? You were saying you had
No,
five?
no.
4 dogs.
Nine.
No, 4 dogs and.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Uh-huh.
What are you grabbing from the house if the house is on
My
fire?
wife.
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
think that's matters.
That's right.
And nice burn up. Burn.
I'm gonna bring you out there. I'm gonna come back for that. I'm gonna have you in one hand and that in the other hand.
Go on
Look,
for the king.
look, I laugh, and then I guess I shouldn't laugh at it, but that's who I am, you know. We were in Florida, we were most probably 30 people all together with the cast, the snake hunters, and the camera guard, and the this ones, and the that one. There was at least 30 people that did work. I am the only one out of 30 people that don't get direct deposit. I want a paper check so I can look at that son of a bitch. And I put them under my pillow and I get, it's always fucking, go bring that shit to the bank. You're gonna get you first before the money.
Okay, last one. My spouse has more blank than anyone else. What did he say?
It ain't half for sure.
Jump,
Jump?
jump.
Honey, you really put that?
What? Oh, that, oh,
You put
What
jump?
did he put that you,
that I have more than anyone.
yeah,
I could have put that for you, John.
Jump. No, that's what she's saying. That's
Oh. Yeah, because she's a whore.
oh,
Yeah,
are you a horse? Is she really?
yeah. She goes get stuff for a house, and then you only use half of it in the house. Then she go get stuff for another house, you only use half of it. Go get stuff for another
You don't
house.
get rid of
And
it?
then, oh no.
I would want to furnish it for all of them, and I furnish it, and then they want me to take it out because they got their own. or
Right.
Stuff like that. Decorating and
Yeah.
putting stuff in.
She's
and
good at that. I
put
mean, she goes in them
curtains
places.
and-
Yeah. Oh, are you good at it?
I like doing it.
They
What's
got
your
not good
style? What's
I
your
like
style?
wood.
We got all our house, our house, has not one piece of drywall in it. It's all old wood,
Cypress.
old cypress and stuff like that.
Nice.
Not one piece of drywall in it.
You can tell he loves you so much.
I know.
She put the fans. Oh,
You have more fans than anyone else I know.
That's true.
oh yeah. We do.
Fans, like fans.
Okay, each last I know.
That's my honey.
Jeannie comes down today and gives you 3 wishes. What are you wishing for?
Yeah, that's
Better health than I have.
long healthy life for sure. Which we're doing good. We're both pretty healthy. We just starting to have a few issues now. I had 2 surgeries. I never had a surgery in my life. And last year, I had back surgery, and then I had cancer. So, but I'm doing good. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. She's diabetic, but most of the time she's in good
Okay,
shape.
so better health. What's 2?
I would want my baby, all my babies closer by. Like,
Yeah,
I
wish,
like,
yeah.
but I'd like them to
But
go
they
home.
happen right here. Just like Kate moved to Florida.
Yeah, that
We
kills
cried
me.
for 3 days. But he's happy. So
Right.
So I
that's all that
had to
matters.
let go.
Yeah.
Even grandkids, close.
And maybe more. We wish we could have had more grandkids. Some people say they have 10, and I'm like, oh my God, we only have 5.
That's our kids' fault. They're not producing. They're not producing.
Yeah.
Okay, one more wish. I think y'all have one more.
Well, I think the motion, hey, what, how you
You
doing?
would probably wish
Hey,
for more
boys.
money.
Y'all doing?
More money.
So we can buy more stuff.
The most important thing for us to both go to heaven.
Oh,
Told me the other day, we need to start looking at your mausoleums.
the mausoleum, they're building a new mausoleum.
I'm not ready to talk about that shit.
No, but
None of what we're doing here matters. It's
No,
not
it
matter.
doesn't.
This is short term. Said,
Cheers to new
Cheers.
friends.
Yeah.
Yep,
New
yep,
friend.
yep,
made many.
Glad to meet you.
yep.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everyone.
Kudo, make your big one.
Friends and Mimosas, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share just to show that you care.